All praises and honor give to Mudimo, the creator of all things, heaven and earth, and everything that is in them. Okay, all right. My name is Brother Moapare. Welcome back to our channel. If you are new to our channel, you are welcome, and please press the subscribe button. And if you have any questions, if you have been following the videos, please ask the questions and or make a comment. Okay, in today's video we are continuing with Tswana Sotho words in the scriptures. Okay, so we will be looking at just that. Okay, so we'll start with the word. Okay, so in today's word that we are starting with is the word Sala. Okay, now if you look at this word Sala, we mentioned previously that in another video when we're explaining the name of Abraham's wife Sarah. Okay, so his true name was Sala. Okay, so and if you look at the it's also the word for in the line of the Savior. For example, if you look at I'm using the King James version. Okay, so if you look at Genesis 10:24, they're ending up it with an H. Okay, at the end, Sala. Okay, Genesis 10:24. But if you look at Genesis 11:12, again, it's still that, and it continues. If you look at the word in Genesis chapter 11:14, and Sala lived 30 years and begat Eber. Okay, but if you go to the New Testament, you see that they now don't have the age. Okay, if you look at Luke 3:35, this is the true name. Okay, which was the son of Saruk, which was the son of Rachau, which was the son of Palek, which was the son of Heba, which was the son of Sala. Okay, so this is the word that we spoke about previously. So Sala means it's a Setswana Sotho word meaning remaining behind, or he who remains behind. In fact, the MO can be used first. Okay, you remember this references whenever you see MO, this is referencing humanity. Okay, so this is Mosala. It could be Mosala. Okay, he who remains behind. But also notice how you see in Luke 3:35, they are also giving us the word Heba. Okay, Heba. But if you go back to Genesis 10:24, there is no H. It's Iba. Okay, so in today we just wanted to discuss that. Okay, the first word, like as I'm saying, it's Sala. Okay, Mosala. Okay, that means the one who remains behind. So we explained that this word for Sarah, she was Sala. She remained behind and bearing children. Okay, so and then we also explained how when she had children, her name was now changed to Mosari. Okay, so please check the previous videos on that. Okay, so now obviously let's now also talk about this and begat Iba. Okay, this word Iba is if you see it in Genesis 10:24, Iba is actually like as I'm saying in Luke 3:35 is Heba. Okay, so let's truly look at what this word is, because this actually explains our this is the where we discuss the word Hebrew. This is where the word Hebrew comes from. This is where it's coming from. Okay, check it out. Okay, so if you look at this word Heba or Iba, as we saw previously, this is the word that the Egyptians were calling the Israelites Hebrews. Okay, so is it any wonder then that when Joseph was explaining to them, he could, say it's kind of a nickname, if you like, that the Egyptians were giving to these people. Okay. In Genesis 40 verse 15, this is what we are learning. For indeed I was stolen away out of the land of the Hebrews. Okay, this is the first time that this word is used. Okay. And here also have I done nothing that they should put me into the dungeon. Okay, so this is when he is now put into the dungeon on supposedly a rape, accusation by Potiphar's wife. So Joseph is explaining to this Egyptian. So the word Hebrew, okay, it's first mentioned here in the scriptures, and we are saying that this word has the roots Iba, okay, as we have seen the word Hiba, okay. Now, if you look at the old Setswana, the Setswana says Hebera, okay, which means to stare, okay. I want you to see, you have to understand that the modern Setswana now is Khobera, okay. So let's look at this thing. Okay, so if you look at the word age, okay, it says voiceless, vela, flat, fricative, for reasons of economy and following the recommendations of the Tswana Language Committee. Okay, you can see the document RSA terminology and orthography number 9, which states that at the beginning of a word, the test for the standard from when F, G, and H alternate dialectically is the strengthened form of the word concerned. Okay, so I'm attesting to you that Hebera and Khobera is the same thing. So Hebera will be the more the it will be that old what do you call it, form of Setswana, to meaning staring up. Okay, just as like we found about, I suppose we were learning about also, is it Abraham, where we are learning about Borara and all that. Okay, so it's the same thing here. Okay, all right. So if you look at what I'm talking about, Khobera, it simply means stir up, agitate, unsettle, especially a liquid in which the dregs have gone to the bottom. Okay. Khoberaka will be stir up much, agitate much, etc. But so now this Hebrews, this is the word given by the Egyptians referring to them. Remember when they were so prosperous in their land, and they were what were they doing? They were agitating King Pharaoh. Okay, he was unsettling to say one day these people might overtake us. Okay, so just like I explained Egypt, where the Israelites also had a word to refer to the Egyptians. Okay, so they were saying Echepeto. Okay, as we previously explained, that Eche is harrows of iron. Okay, if you check harrows in your Bible, you see that it always is harrows of iron. Okay, And then peto, we have already explained that it is punishments and beatings. So this was the name that the Israelites gave to um, to to um, to the Egyptians. And so the Egyptians also were the ones who were calling the Israelites Hebrews. Okay, Hebera, okay, means to stirring up. And we also see Hebera, who was also in line as or Heba, as we are told today. So again, also, like as I'm saying, as the people were, Abraham, he says he came down from Africa down to, the so-called South Africa. Okay, so now what was happening? Were these people not agitating those Canaanites and Philistines and all those nations that they found in the promised land? Okay, thus they were agitating them. Okay, so that is where the word Hebrew, that's how it got stuck with them. So that these are the people who are agitating us, they are unsettling us, they are stirring us up, and so on and so forth. Now, there is also, we have to understand that there are proverbs, also Tswana Soto proverbs. And this is Tswana proverbs that talks about even the very same people, their name, Inalebe Seromo, okay? So as this became their name, the nickname became, they started calling themselves that's why even Joseph was explaining he was stolen from the land of the Hebrews, so that the Egyptians could understand him. So now this proverbs, I'll just mention and try to translate it. Go kgoberega ga metsi ke go itsheka ga one. Okay, meaning that for the water to be stirred up, it's only done so that at the end it will settle. Okay, something like that. So we see the scattering of the Hebrews, okay, the scattering of these people. It is actually even a prophecy, if you like, that they have with them. So they scattered. Okay, where we mentioned the scattering. Okay, so this is the water being stirred up into all parts of the four corners of the earth, right? And then they shall be the gathering when they are gathered back to settle up, permanently now. So hence this proverb, okay, for the water to be stirred up is done so that at the end it will be settled. Okay, so we can, if we are speaking old Setswana, we could say go heberega ga metsi. Okay, ke go itsheka ga one. So using the old Setswana, hebera. Okay. Okay, so now the third word that we will be looking at is the word noka. Okay, this is the word noka. Okay, what is noka? Okay, noka means, or dinoka if there are many, same as molapo. Okay, a river. Okay, so noka is a river. Okay, notice that what do rivers do? Do they not flood? Okay, so if you remove the K, who do you remember in the scriptures? Of course, Noah. Okay, Noa, Noah. Okay, so this Noka, okay, it's a river. Okay, and the rivers are associated with what? Whenever there are floods, what do you think about? Rivers. What else can flood? Because floods. Is it not the river? And so the greatest flooding that this earth has ever seen, it was raining, and countless rivers were flooding. This earth was flooded. Okay, hence Noah. Okay, let's check this in the scriptures. Okay, so here these are the scriptures. Genesis 7:6. And Noah, Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. Okay, notice that rivers are always associated with flooding. Okay, so even the scriptures, Genesis 7:7, and Noah went in, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him into the ark, because the waters of the flood. Okay, and Noah lived after the flood. Okay, so you can always see that truly his name is what? It's river. Okay, so in Setswana it's Noka. Okay, all right, so let's continue. All right, okay, so the other word that we want to speak about is Seth. Okay, so now Genesis 4:25, and Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son and called his name Seth, for God saith, she hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew. Okay, notice that Abel was cultured. Okay, and when in Setswana or in Sesotho, when somebody is cultured, una le botho, okay, or a cultured people, kasetho, okay. Or in today we say somebody has the spirit of Africanness, or we are saying that abantu, okay, botho, humanness, okay, those that spirit of what? Sharing, caring, engaging, okay, of peace, you see. Not where you have the spirit of systematic racism or wanting to eliminate, things like genocide and all those kind of things. Okay, so now let's continue. If you look at verse Genesis 5:3, why are we told about this? And Adam lived 130 years and begat a son in his own likeness, after his image, and called his name Seth. Okay, so it also shows you that Cain was different. He wasn't in his likeness, he wasn't in his, so Cain was somehow a different, child. Remember that we were talking about the sons of, the seed of the woman, okay, Eve, versus the seed of the serpent that will cause enmity. And obviously, if you look at, if you go back and verse Genesis 4:25, that and the Lord was merciful unto Adam, he appointed another seed, okay, that has the same attributes as Abel, okay, because Abel now was slain by Cain. So and so that is why Genesis 5:3 is teaching us, and so that about Seth. Okay, so this is Seto. Okay, that is Tswana. It's Soto. All right. So I hope you can see. Let me show you here. So this is the word Seto. Okay, Seth. Okay, so Adam was appointed what? Another seed. In what? In his own image, in his own character. Okay, he was behaving like like Adam now. He wasn't like a murderer. He wasn't like Cain. Okay, so what does it mean? So here we can see that it's pertaining to a person. Okay. Pertaining to a person, behavior that is characteristic of human. Okay. All right, let me show you so you get it clearly. All right, so hopefully you can see it now. Okay, so this is it. Setho. Okay, this is the word Seth. Okay, this is Setho. Okay, Setho. Setho. Okay, pertaining to a person. Okay, behavior that is characteristic of humans. Okay, merciful, kindness. Okay, if somebody is crying, is in pain, okay, you help them, you attend to them, you see, and not like wherein you handcuff the man and he is crying and pleading with you, helpless, not armed, but you still put your, your knees on his neck for 10 minutes. That is not setho, right? That is not the characteristics of, being human, okay? So in fact, that is, okay, what? The serpent seed characteristic, okay? All right, so, okay, let's continue. Okay, so, I think by now, if you have been following our videos, you see that when we're discussing Dan, okay, notice how the D replaced T, okay? So instead of T-A-N-A, then they just put it as T-A-N, okay? So we notice that in Setswana it's Tana, okay? And if you also look at what we said, Saone, okay, it means of the Most High, okay? So one is referencing the Most High. So when you say Saone, okay, of the Most High, so this is when we mentioned about Zion, okay. So the Z was substituted for S. They put Z instead of S, okay. So that is why you have Zion, 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 okay. So and then it's supposed to be Saone, okay. So maybe I don't know whether we are able to prove that. Let's just check. Okay, so okay, so you can see like in Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 48, okay, it's now Zion, onto Mount Zion, okay. Psalm 65:1, Zion, okay. Tell ye the daughter of Zion, Matthew 21:5. So, but again, also, if you look at the word Zion, you might find Zion, Zion. 2 Samuel 5:7. I suppose maybe they were tired. Okay, they were tired also for that. Okay, so this is Zion. Okay, so these are the words that are Tswana. Tswana, it's Saone, okay, of God, of the Most High, okay. Remember we said that Tsepa One, okay, meaning you trust in the Most High, right? Okay, so this One is referencing the Most High. Okay, so you will have Tsa One of the Most High. You will have Tataya One, okay, the strength of the Most High, the strength of the Most High, okay. You will have words like what Hufa or ne, okay, the Most High giveth, okay, Rata or ne, love the Most High, okay, Huitse or ne, the Most High knows, or Huitse Mudimu, okay, or the Most High, knows, okay, Kesa or ne, it's of the Most High, okay. So when it comes to this Zion, so-called Zion, okay, it's simply supposed to be with okay, it's supposed to be Sa or Ne, okay. So the true word should be Saone, okay, Sa or Ne, right? Okay, so I guess maybe let me do the last one. Okay, let's check. All right, okay. Sorry, I apologize that I'm not a teacher. I'm not. I haven't been trained as a teacher and all that. So sometimes you'll excuse me. Maybe I was saying something and then I ended up talking something else. Okay, I think what I started with Daniel, I was just or Dan. I was trying to show you that actually. It's they've replaced the D with they've put D instead of a T, okay. And I was also trying to explain about Zion, that they put the Z instead of the S. And if you look at Joseph, they've put PH instead of FA, okay. So it goes on. But if you notice also now, that means that it's supposed to be atamo, okay, and the root word is ata, okay. That means fruitful, okay, being fruitful. It could also mean prosperous. It could also mean to multiply. Okay, so now if you look at Genesis chapter 1 verse 22, and God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply and fill the waters in the sea, and let fowl multiply in the earth. Okay, so the word should be moati, okay. So moata or moata, okay, meaning for Adam, okay. So that is the correct word for Adam, which means it is to be fruitful, okay. Let's see whether we have this in the okay, so this is it. Okay, just check it out. Okay, so the root word is ata. Okay, as you can see, this is ata. Okay, so this is simply increase or multiply of people and animals. Be finished in taking turns at doing something. Okay. Okay, so I'll go for the first one. Ata. Okay. Increase or multiply. Okay, that is why you put MO. Okay. Moata. Okay. So that was his name. Okay, somebody who multiplies, who increase. Okay, that is Adam. Okay, so let's stop here. We'll continue in some other videos. Okay, all right. So this brings us to the end of Tswana Soto Bantu words or names that we find in the scriptures. Okay, because the scriptures is the history and the culture of these people. Okay, so I hope that your eyes are beginning to see and opening up. And please also invite your family or friends and all those who be willing to give a listening ear. Okay, we are not having itchy ears. Okay. All right. So once again, my name is Brother Moapare, and enjoy the rest of the day. Okay. Bye.